Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another video. My name is Bray for those who are new, and for those who are returning, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Welcome to my little thinking spot. You know, it dawned on me, I was like, we spend so many years in school. We were in high school for 4 years. We go to grammar school for like what, 8 years. And society teaches us everything else from math to science to reading to shit that I never used. But they don't teach us how to understand ourselves, how to understand what we go through as a human as far as like mentally and emotionally. Society does not put emphasis on teaching our children how to manage emotions, how to process things that they're feeling. And again, I guess honestly, it's really up to the parents. You know, as parents, we supposed to teach our children how to process our emotions, how to understand emotions, how to just function in society, unrelated to school and job force. I'm like, damn, like in school and just in life, we learn everything but how to turn inward to ourselves, how to honor our feelings and our emotions. And you know, we're just not taught how to deal with ourselves ultimately. And I feel like sometimes that's why so many people are out here confused, is because they don't have the tools, or they didn't get the tools they needed to actually understand themselves. So they're just going off of like pure emotion and pure ego. People be going through so much shit emotionally and inside, and you know, without the right tools, how are you going to process that? And I believe, like, you know, once you get older, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself, to fill yourself with knowledge that you believe you need. But even then, you know, like if you don't know, then sometimes it's hard to be pushed into the right direction. And so I guess the real reason I brought this up is because I just started this book. It's called The Untethered Soul. And it's just so much. Like I'm only on the 3rd chapter, and it's just, the information in there is so gold. And I'm like, why the hell aren't they teaching this in school? I just don't understand, like, why is life so outward as far as like the purpose is to make money, go to work, go to school, do all these things that are outside of us. But we never really get the time and the chance to focus on what's inside of us. I feel like if you're rich or something, you know, you got money, you set, you probably do have the time to do that because you're not living off survival mode. But the ones that are moving off survival mode, we don't fucking have time to sit and try to constantly turn inward when everything feels like it's piling up on us. And we have to accept reality as it is. It's really nothing that we can really do to change reality as far as, you know, what's happening is what's happening. Like, I learned this quote from the book The Untethered Soul, and it was like, life happens and we experience it. And honestly, there's really nothing, like, yes, our actions can make a difference in the future. You know, it's like a snowball effect. But sometimes we really don't have any control over what's happening to us. And although we did not pick how society is, and we can't really change it on a large scale right away, like there's nothing we can do now that's going to change it tomorrow. But it just really sucks because I just feel like, damn, we could be doing so much more with our life. Like, we could have been like Adam and Eve out in the fucking forest eating apples. Or like, no, I'm sorry, I always use that little example because they was frolicking in the fields. Literally, Adam and Eve was frolicking in the fields type shit, you know? And it's like, what happened to life where we just got so far and disconnected from ourselves? They got us out here paying rent. They got us out here paying all these bills to live on an earth that the universe provided for us. God provided this land for us, and he provided everything that we needed, like the animals for food, water, I mean, plants. If you don't eat animals, God even gave us plants to eat off of. And it's like life could be so much more than what it is, but society chose to be this. And sometimes it's so disappointing. And that's why I'm saying, like, damn, at least society, like, if you're going to be so tight ass and make us do all these things that really have nothing to do with anything, then why not at least teach us how to manage our emotions and manage our feelings and manage our thoughts, so that this reality that y'all created could be a little better. But of course, again, I said they want us distracted, you know. They want us distracted from ourselves. They want us disconnected from ourselves because it's easier to control people that way. It's easier to control people that way. And personally, like, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist on y'all, but personally, I don't understand what's the big deal about wanting to control us. Like, I just believe the world could be so beautiful if we were just all accepting and loving, and we didn't have to work and live off survival mode. Because I feel like that's also the reason why the world is shit, is everybody's living off survival mode, especially since after COVID. Because if y'all noticed, COVID changed a lot of things, and like, people are not the same as they were before COVID. And I really believe it's because a lot of people are living now off survival mode. Like, the prices have went up, rent has went up, groceries. Butter is $8, y'all. Okay? Butter is $8. Well, the butter I get is $8. Like, the regular 4-stick of butter, that's like $6. That's fucking insane. And it's just like, everyone's living off survival mode. So sometimes it's hard to be all nice and friendly when you fucking trying to figure out how to survive day to day. Sometimes you have to create peace on the inside so that the world can be peaceful on the outside. Because again, everything starts from within. So nothing in the world that's happening should really be affecting you on the inside. Like, I know it happens, and it happens because we're not trained to learn how to deal with it. You know, like, so it's really important to come back to self and to honor yourself. And I just feel like one of the most important missions on this earth is to learn and discover who you are inside and out. But there's so many distractions. There's so many like other factors that's just keeping us so disconnected from ourselves. And you know I'm gonna say it. Social media is the main problem. At least I believe it is. Even though it does help reach those who are far, social media has so many positives. Like, you know, you can have a community on there. You can find support groups. You get to see other people's beautiful artwork and just the talent that other humans have and bring to life. But in the same breath, it's so much negative energy on there, and it's so many different thoughts and just emotions and conflicting opinions, and people want to argue. And so to me, sometimes that distracts people from reality. And you know, when you're dealing with a tough time, it's so easy to just be like, damn, I'm going on social media and distract myself, scroll. But really, you should be trying to address the feelings and emotions. And don't get me wrong, I know not everyone wants to do that shit all day, every day. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, it's so easy in this world to get distracted and to just move on to the next thing and just disregard how you feeling inside. And the thing is, that shit never goes away. You carry it over with you. You know, things you don't address, it just carries over. So you may feel good and distracted in that moment, but that shit is still in there. I don't know. I kind of got lost away in this conversation. I don't remember what is going on with this. But anyway, the point is, you know, I just feel like it's really important to honor yourself and to pay attention to what's going on inside of yourself, and try not to get distracted with the world. The world be so heavy sometimes. And the way you deal with that is you turn inward. Like, me being on social media, it's been like 3 weeks now, or 2 weeks. I don't know. I can't remember. But it's been a little minute. Okay? It's been a little minute. And I just feel so much more at peace. As far as I don't have so many other thoughts and emotions in my head, and I really don't have anything to distract me whenever I'm feeling a certain way. Like if I'm feeling down and I get on social media to distract myself, I don't have that anymore. I have to deal with myself. I have to sit in the feelings and deal with it. I hope those kiddos aren't too loud. But I don't know, y'all. I forgot what the whole point of this conversation was. I don't know. I just be beating up society, I feel like. But it's just like this shit that they've created, it's just crazy. Got us working 8 hours a day. Those are 8 hours I could be giving back to the community. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not, no. I don't know. I guess another reason I was thinking about this is because since my kid's 4, or finna be 4, I just want to make sure that I give him the right tools to understand who he is, to understand why he feels emotions, why he has thoughts, why he has feelings. Because I believe that having a good understanding of just human nature in general helps you just process life better, you know? Like, me and my friends always have talks about, like, overthinking and, like, constantly having that little voice in your head go off. And it's like, because I do the work and because I've read a lot of stuff and found a lot of techniques, I understand why the brain does that. And I understand how to combat that. But the thing is, not a lot of other people do. And that shit hurts me. Like, I be like, damn. That's the point of me doing this YouTube, y'all. Is because I just want to share the knowledge that I know to help people who's struggling. And it's like, damn. But I mean, there's a lot of other people on YouTube. And you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other people out here that's preaching the same shit, trying to help other people. But, you know, until you find the right person that's going to explain it to you, where you can understand it, or until you really want to understand it, when you get to that point in your journey, you know, it will happen. It will happen when it's supposed to happen. People find information when it's vital to them. But I'm just saying, like, damn, I really believe that those kids are loud. I really believe that some of the stuff that is not taught in schools should be taught in schools. Maybe less fucking statistics and all that algebra shit. And more understanding ourselves. They definitely teach us about our organs and shit. That's great and all. But like, why don't they teach us about our mind? Why don't they teach us about our feelings and our emotions? And again, I guess it's like controversial. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you go either way. Because a lot of people feel like the school system should not even be teaching about sex. And sometimes the school, you know, parents be getting mad that the school system is teaching their children certain things, especially if people have different views. So I definitely get why they don't. But I guess I'm just saying it's important to understand self so that you can process what's going outside in the world. Because I promise you, if you don't understand yourself, you will always blame other people for your problems. You will always see yourself as a victim. And you don't want to be at the mercy of this world. I was just ranting today. I just came on here and felt like talking. It's early in the morning. It's 8:45, y'all. I usually don't record this early. I usually record in the afternoons. But today, I just felt like, you know what? Switch it up. So, yeah. So, thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. And subscribe to my channel and like the video as well. Thank you. I appreciate the support so much. Y'all have no idea. Like, this little YouTube channel be giving me so much life throughout the week, as far as just coming out here and sharing my thoughts and shit, you know. But yes, I hope that y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'm gonna check y'all out next week.